so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that gets the ball rolling. Yeah, here we go.
Going to the ground again on first. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Dak now from the gun. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Hey, 47. They were going to 53.
Prescott now on 3rd down. It's everything he has under this one. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. And they're on 20-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Rolling from the gun here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
On the jump.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Check smash. Check smash. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction. Backs him up for 2nd down.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
check, Bobcat, check, Bob, Rocco 80.
They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down.
7-yard loss.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Third and long for him here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Savon Rebel with the pick. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment in your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Four downs to get this across. Here's first and goal.
Yeah! Here we go, boy. 26.
From the red zone on first. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal.
Yeah, Billy. Kill. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So our first score of the game here as they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So a nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
And 10 at the 29-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Hits him on the in route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
They come to the line here. This is third and 6. Throw here, third down. Complete beyond the marker. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce. You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Okay, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Right there. Here we go. Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He completes it in traffic. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
4th down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they're going to manage to take him down to the 12. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I'm not surprised by that outcome, Kate. You crowd the line defensively by going all out for the safety. You got to be careful you don't wind up giving them an alley, not just to escape the goal line, but for an even bigger chunk of yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yeah, Billy. Take one. They were going to 53.
Man in motion here. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Hey, kill. They were going to 53.
2nd down, here's Prescott again. Short pass brought in. Tackle made right around the 26. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st down, Cowboys.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Tackle made back at the 22-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll need a big play to continue a nice drive. It's third and very long. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being fourth down.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. Their route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll throw to begin this drive. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Brings up second and 9 at the 19-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
Ready?
Keeps it on the option here. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Might want to leave that call in the old college game, Brock. We love seeing that, right? We both cover college, too. But probably a reason you don't see NFL offenses running that.
Yeah, the college kids are making some money these days, but not as much as these pros. And there's a reason that you protect that most important asset.
Yeah. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Ready? Go.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. That's complete inside the 35. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks start to fight back with their first points of this game.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. A give left side, Judkins. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. And even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Yeah, here we go. Boy, kill. 47.
Prescott will look to throw. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10, still at the 28.
Yeah, here we go.
Running the draw here with Judkins. Nothing doing on the draw block. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The Seahawks opting for a fifth DB nickel set for this third down play. They'll throw, third and long. The catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the red zone now. Called in by Lamb, right side. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready?
Running with Achane here out of the gun. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
It's now second and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6.
Ready?
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. That one's complete right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Hits him on the out route. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First down from the 42.
Smash! Here we go! Coach! 60 by 60, go!
Achane gets this on the draw. He's got a gain of 6 there. Down by Savon Rebel.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
So it's going to be second and about 4 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Offense to line. This is second and 4. Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Rock all 80.
Here's Achane on the pistol. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. They'll throw it. That's caught by Chris Olave. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Seahawks will try to kick as they send the field goal unit onto the field. It's a 39-yarder. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive.
Yeah, here we go.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. A gain of 22 yards.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Kill. 47. We're going to 54. Here we go to 26.
Dak now from the gun. It's taken in by Lamb. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Yeah! Here we go, 26.
Prescott here from the gun. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. That's Ferguson, he brings it in. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Bringing the offense up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Now it's Prescott again. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now it's second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Here we go. 47. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill.
Throwing again is Dak. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The kick by Patterson is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over. But I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Has this at the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready?
They'll throw to start the drive. That was incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
Ready? Get him. Panther 6. Ready?
Toss play, short side. Pop on the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Ready?
Cowboys crowding the passing lanes. They're into the dime for third down.
Viking 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here he goes, third and long. It's complete. This is Olave. A lot of space ahead. Chris Olave. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks make it 17-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Then lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Putting a receiver in motion. Now Dak to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Handoff now to Judkins. This is ahead for about 5. Liam Maffei bringing that play to a halt.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Another game to Judkins. And they take him down right along the 30. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Kill.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. There's a dive up the middle. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Here he is on 3rd and short. Open way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So it's going to be 4th and short. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they've made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it.
The kick by Patterson is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Straight. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. 2nd down.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Hold the ready.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Crack all 80.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. And Back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. Two great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for third down.
I don't mind that play-action shot at all, Kate, especially in this circumstance. The only problem is I think that defensive coordinator was thinking the way the offensive coordinator was, as they defended that pretty darn well.
Very thankful that INT was dropped as they come to the line here, third and short. I'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
19 Lions. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Okay, ready?
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Set. Hawk Warrior 17. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Now looking to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Throw here, 3rd down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys get it back on his 6th interception of the season. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. On the give, here's Judkins. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Play action now for Prescott. Finds a seam down the middle. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Here's Patterson now to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line.
That's good. More on Seahawks. First down.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry.
On the double.
First and 10 from the 32.
Right there. Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Fits it through the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. A pickup of 17. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
He scrapes together a yard at most. It's second down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Third and long. They're going to throw. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up fourth down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Okay, ready?
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Sends this to the end zone. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks making a 4-point game here in the fourth.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah! We're going to 54. We're going to 54. We're going 47. 26.
First down, here's Dak. He's got a man left. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Here's Judkins on second down. Has some daylight through the 40. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
By a man, he's in the clear. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
He put some juice on a deep throw. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a 9-point advantage. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Patterson on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Here's Patterson now to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cougar 19. Shot 50, shot 50.
They'll come out throwing. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Taking a shot deep here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ready up.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far.
Number 11, Jackson Smith-Njigba. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Tag.
And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80. Go.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's got Smith-Njigba for the catch. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Here's ETN on 1st down. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
1st down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Here's a design run. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Manages a gain of 3 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks down by 10. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Pass play coming here. Here comes the screen for ETN. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
70! Come on, come on!
Setting up to throw. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were testing. They knock it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
70 Lions!
To throw. This one is also going to be incomplete. Knocked away again, and they're left looking at 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Need a touchdown and a field goal. Looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on 4th down. Desperation time here. Hits him on the out route. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Yeah! There we go!
Another one for Judkins. Finds a small seam. That's good for 5. Make it 3rd down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd down run from Judkins. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. Blake Gillikin will kick it away. Takes this in at the 25. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40. to the line. The Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Check out.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Olave with the catch. And he's tackled for no gain. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
At the 44-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Liking 18.
Now to throw. That's caught for the 1st. And they make the tackle at the 38. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Pass is cut at the 9. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And this kick is brought in by the Cowboys, and that should be enough to secure them this win. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. Sign quarterback run here. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the eyes talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beat like it's Dre. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next.